Hello and welcome to Dinner with Daisy. I'm Daisy, Chef Waffles is here too, and she has decided that tonight we are making yum burgers. It's kind of like my own personal twist on your classic slider. We are going to need some ground beef, spinach, sweet potatoes, Parmesan cheese, and an egg, and some sunflower oil, or really any kind of oil that you've got handy. We'll start oiling our pan and get that preheated. We're going to cook our sweet potatoes first because they take the longest to cook. So we'll go ahead and scramble up our egg. And we'll take a fork and stab our sweet potato slice. Now these can be anywhere from 1/8 of an inch thick to 1/4 inch thick. We don't really want them any thinner because it'll be really hard not to break them while they're cooking and while we're removing them from the pan. But we also don't want them thicker because it'll take a long time to cook and or your dog may not be able to eat them themselves. We don't want to create choking hazards. Good girl, stay. So we'll dip each slice of sweet potato in the egg, and then we'll coat it in Parmesan. Now another tip I've got is if you use a small bowl for your egg, it'll be easier because it pushes all that egg into the center of the bowl without it overflowing. And if you use a wide-lipped bowl for your Parmesan, it's easier to move the sweet potato around the bowl and coat it. Then you only have to shake it to get it back into the center when you're done. Make sure that's on medium-high, and then we can go ahead and get our burger going. So we'll take our spinach and combine it with our burger and any egg that we have left. Go ahead and preheat our pan to medium heat. Now, if you don't have any egg left, that's no worries. The hamburger will stick together by itself as long as you don't add too many vegetables to it, but just with a little bit of spinach, it'll be just fine. I like to make sure that we're not wasting any ingredients, and it's a really great place for the egg to go. Plus, sometimes Waffles needs an egg in her diet, and it's easier to dump it in with her burger than to make sure that she eats the rest of the egg somehow else. Now we'll form our slider patties to be about the same size as our sweet potato rounds. Now that our burgers are starting to cook, we can go ahead and flip our sweet potatoes. They won't be all the way done on the other side yet, but that is okay. We just don't want them to get burnt. Then we'll go ahead and cover the sweet potatoes, and we'll leave them both to cook for a minute. Not literally leave, that would not be safe. We'll sit here and observe. Now, when our sweet potatoes start to get a little tender in the middle, we'll give them their final flip. Good girl, stay. You are being so good, so proud. Yeah, we're gonna have such a delicious dinners. Yeah, delicious dinners. And when the burgers start to get brown around the edges, we can go ahead and give them a little flip and smash. Now, once the internal temperature of our meat gets up to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, then we are ready to assemble our burgers. Let's take a sweet potato Parmesan here. And one of these little spinach slider patties. Cap it off with another sweet potato Parmesan. And look how delicious and cute that is. Oh my goodness. Let me assemble a couple more to show you. Oh my gosh, too cute, too fun, too tasty. All right. So now we have these delicious little sliders that when you bite into, you just can't help but go. Yum. Oh my gosh, it's too good. Oh, I'm sorry, waffles. You want a bite? There you go, sweetie. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed today's recipe, and if you did, please make sure that you like this video and share it with a friend. Also make sure that you're subscribed to us because we have so much more dog-friendly content to share with you. We will see you next week for some more Dinner with Daisy.